Hey, it's Nintendo Sony Freak 2011 MannyTendoWolverine. Another wrestling news non-tutorial channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Brighteon, anywhere else, other social media platforms you guys would think of, Rumble, etc. Anyways, I'm here some old school music in the background, but it's some trap music remix version of Looney Tunes. You can probably hear Mr. Game Watch later, but anyways. I know I'm like 3-4 days late in this thing. I really want to fucking put my 2 goddamn cents into this mother effer. Because holy God, the internet went insane with this. And then it's funny because a day or half or 2 days ago, by the time you guys see this, it went crazy about this one and Speedy Gonzales and Pepe Le Pew getting canceled after that. Like typical BS SJW idiots, aka what's it called? Cancel culture a-holes. I want to think, oh, everything's go crazy, all these Z generation, because this not Dragon Ball Z, but you get what I'm saying. The one after my generation is absolute idiots. I'm just saying. Anyways, this comes from Aaron. I think it's hard to say Iranius Metha. There's another one too. You guys can read it on here if you want. It's from Revolt. There's LeBron James Space Jam 2 photos, Lola Bunny trends. Revolt. I know this is kind of old, but I still wanted to put my 2 cents on this thing. And ironically enough, hopefully none of the furry antler people, because I used to be into the hardcore YIF, R34 stuff, which I still once in a while kind of, let's say for a lack of a better term, I wouldn't say pleasure myself, but something else. I don't know. And some real good vibes, a super, super nice, extremely laid back, comfortable moods and vibes solo, if you will. I'll do that. But anyways, there's actually 2 other furry chicks I was way, way more into besides Lola Bunny at the time. I was a 90s kid, early 2000s kid. And I was Renamon, I think it was 2000, 2001, the Digimon 3 series. That one, and then I'm trying to think of another fur chick. I think it was either Crystal Fox or somebody else. I forgot what her name was. I think the chick from Tailspin or Peggy. Those are actually my favorite furry chicks before Lola Bunny. She was probably like the 3rd or 4th. Like super cute little anthropomorphic, super hot, beautiful freaking chick. And I don't know if it was ever Tara Strong to do the original voice, but I won't say extremely angry, but at the same time I'm a little sad about it. But it's the world we're in now. So it says Lola Bunny's iconic design for 1996 Space Jam has overhauled the general mix of reaction from fans since then. The release of the first new look, the movie sequel Space Jam New Legacy, Lola Bunny's redesign has attached a lot of attention on social media. While some fans are apathetic, however you say that, to the changes, others are upset at the apparent de-actualization of the character. So it's Lola Bunny's redesign, and the internet remains divided. There's a couple tweets on here too. I could actually show you all of them because all of them they are safe for work. There's not R34 in it or lewd art in it. The Space Jam New Legacy, which is set to launch in 25 years. The original Michael Jordan starred with a fresh cast, includes LeBron James and a bunch of redesigned characters. And before I begin, I'm not really into sports. Like I said, I never gave a shit about basketball or football at all. Once in a while I'll watch the Super Bowl, and that's freaking it. It's because of the fucking commercials. And there's a lot of shit I could say about LeBron James. I'm not going to talk about it because a lot of the Truth or Alternative Media stuff. And the dude's in a lot of satanic SRA shit and Illuminati Freemason crap. So he's throwing up those fucking signs. I'm not going to talk about that. There's a lot of videos on that already, and some of them probably got taken down by now. That's how freaking censorship is how YouTube is these days. Does the movie follow CGI real life meets presentation? I don't know why I went down that quick. Fans are divided and redesign as the choice for Lola Bunny. New design is a lot less anatomically human Lola Bunny, featuring the more sporty look in a tank top vis-a-vis 1996 Lola Bunny, and fans are having a lot of disagreements. And there's like so many freaking things on there. This is a chick from Animaniacs. I remember her. That chick was really, really funny, man. Let's see if I can find it on my phone. It's not fucking loading real fast on this bitch. Alright, here we go. Oh, the movie follows seeing CGI real life presentation and makes first Space Jam a huge success, while the reception to the first look is a whole positivity. With fans are divided, redesigned Lola Bunny's choice. I'm just going to read them on my phone because they're probably going to take a lot more longer to show, but that's not that bad. At least I'll read that tweet. It seems that the riff from forming for Lola Bunny's new design, so I propose a compromise. We get the original Lola Bunny back. She's originally... Okay. I could see that happening. But anyways, yeah. She'd potentially be like the new movie villain. I'm just going to put it on here now. And it also goes on to say... I'm sorry if I'm all over the place with this bitch. I'm just like emotionally drained out from this thing after last week when this came out. This one wasn't that bad. Also, I was saying, yeah, I for one, Lola Bunny haters can suck it, I guess, as a statement. Gotta say, hate the new Lola Bunny look designs comes from Sean Rissers. I can't take one of these seriously. Come on, people. Who the hell spells tunes that way? It also goes on to say, some users have been memeing the reaction to people having joking that it was just a drawing. Some people are mocking those upset over the fictional character redesign. This one was real creepy looking. You guys can look at it yourself. It says, this is what Lola Bunny should have looked like. No, I'm not taking anything. It's like a realistic version of a rabbit, but it's drawn as 2D art. And it's like some Breaking Bad meme. People finding out that they de-actualized Lola Bunny's character design in Space Jam 2. Lola Bunny's trending. This is our best version. Oh, I could probably show that one. That one's not too bad. On the bottom. Hopefully I'm getting it right, because if not, that would suck. There's a Breaking Bad meme on here. I know it's funny. There it was. I remember this one, too. This one I was actually a lot more upset about compared to the other one. That one's absolute garbage. This is regardless of the division of the fans regarding Lola Bunny's hype was up to all-time high for Space Jam 2. This movie's first look was trending all over the internet as soon as it was released. Oh, no shit, Joe. I know it was like Wednesday, Thursday last week. I still wanted to talk about it, even though it was super late in that thing. It was trending from all over the internet as soon as it was released. The much hyped and anticipated film is set to release earliest in France. In France, July 14, 2021. What about here in the US? When does that fucking come out? That's probably August, September, I don't know. Yeah, overall thoughts, views, and opinions. I was like 7 years old when this shit came out in 1996. Oh my god. Actually, I was like about 8 or 9 when I started getting really, really extra perverted at the time. It's crazy how a lot of these stupid ass cancel culture things, not cancel culture, but like, especially the art drama community. I'm not going to try to attack too much of them. Nowadays, I'm not going to say they glorify it, but they like think it is trendy sometimes. Like, oh, this person got exposed as a pedo and shit, and they got this and that. And like, they say, oh, little kids can't have their own thoughts and stuff. When I was a little ass kid, I was already thinking a lot of perverted ass shit. So in a way, I kind of disagree with some of that. I'm not saying with girls and guys a little bit different. I don't know. It depends. I know it's a big ass giant debate on that, but yeah, that one I didn't really care for that Lola Bunny. That one pissed me off. Let's get into the Speedy Gonzales. I still might talk about this Microsoft thing. I haven't talked about anything Microsoft in like almost a month. So Hispanic slam MYT for canceling Speedy Gonzales. Of course, you guys already know. If you've seen my reaction videos, I'm a Hispanic Latino dude. Will never identify as fucking Latinx as some political fake bullshit. But to be honest, I used to like Speedy Gonzales shit. That shit was funny. It says, that shit was fucking funny. I liked it. I don't know why they want to cancel this fucking thing. He was awesome. I'm not sure it's from just this Jackson, Mississippi, I guess. I don't know. It's popular as you can see, Gonzales being the next children's cartoon to face cancellation after the NYT Kind's columnist took issue with an open about the 9 Dr. Seuss books, which was Wednesday. Of course it was Wednesday. I'm not surprised. I'm surprised it was a Monday. Gabriel Iglesias, a Hispanic. Oh, yeah, there's was. Growing up, one user says he always outsmarted the other ones trying to catch or attack him. I'm Mexican, and I don't know why he got canceled. Same thing. I'm half Puerto Rican, too. So, also going to say, Gabriel Iglesias, a Hispanic comedian, said who will lend the voice of Speedy in a new Space Jam movie called Out Cancel Culture, too. I didn't know he was going to be in there, too. That's funny. So it says, does this mean that they were going to try to cancel Flex, too? Using a nickname for himself, you can catch me to cancel culture. Catch me, cancel culture. I'm the fastest mouse of all Mexico. He later mentioned, I'm going to skip that part. He later mentioned a tweet from Pepe Le Pew, a cartoon French skunk who's only too touchy-feel with the females on screen, forcibly hugging and kissing the cartoon as evidence to characterize the R-word culture, that culture. But Speedy wasn't always I'm skipping a couple of them. This doesn't make sense. I don't know why. Self-style, fastest mounts of all Mexico, known for his outsmarting and outrunning villains. While he was repeating his Spanish mantras. It's andalanda, arriba, arriba. Come on, up. Really, we're doing this with the voice actor Victor Melon, Speedy Gonzales disclosure. Let me be clear, most of all, the majority of us Hispanic Latinos freaking love Speedy. I grew up in a Mexican Salvadorian household. Oh, so he's like me, except he's per Salvadorian. That's cool. Household in which we adore him, and I still do. He isn't offensive, stop it. Another person said, I did not like getting called Speedy Gonzales by all the white coaches and teammates on my Y baseball team when they added Andy Lay, wrote Moises Chinchua, but I'm not Mexican, I'm Cuban. Other people also wade into the controversy. Yeah, overall thoughts, views, and opinions. Just another bullshit cancel culture thing that's out of control. This was another one that kind of pissed me off hearing more Pepe Le Pew shit. Speaking of which, I'm probably gonna have to read it on my phone, just in case. Just really, really effing in case. The rap. Yes, this is New York Times columnist. I'm not sure who wrote this. Oh, Jennifer Mess. Gotta give credit to them. New York Times columnist. Alright, it's kind of almost the same stuff. It says, RW blog says, I'm mad because Pepe Le Pew added the R word culture. Blow tweeted Saturday, let's see. Grass kisses stranger girl constantly against their will. She struggles mightily. Get away from him, but he won't release. He locks the door, prevent her. They're taking his fucking goddamn bullshit out of control, man. Honestly, that's absolute freaking garbage. That's really freaking sad shit, honestly. And it also goes on to say that columnist also adds a threaded tweet. Says this helped teach boys to do that. No didn't really mean no. It was a part of the game. Staring the powerful struggle, taught me to overcome. Oh god, all this fucking euphemism bullshit. Such garbage, man. Honestly, even the physical objection was normal, adorable, and funny. They didn't even give women the ability to speak. I'm not gonna talk about that. That's more Dr. Seuss shit. I already talked about that before. It says, quote, some of the cartoons I can remember included Pepe Le Pew, Norma, He said Speedy Gonzales helped popularize a corrosive stereotypes of the many drunken, lethargic Mexicans and the mammy two-shoes, heavy-set black maid who spoke in a heavy accent from Tom and Jerry. I remember that. I didn't care for none of that shit. I thought it was just entertainment. Yeah, so overall thoughts, a lot of these little snowflake Z generation, because they're just really, really, like, weak-minded, man. I'm not saying every single one of them are, maybe one or two, or maybe less, 100 of them at least. They actually have a fucking backbone and thick skin to deal with all this bullshit on the internet, like I did. Let's go back to the old school MySpace daily boot days, man. There was a lot of motherfuckers, even on 4chan and 8chan, talked way more nastier, fucked up garbage. I wasn't one of those people on the Xbox thing because I didn't have an Xbox at the time. I had a 360, but only for a little bit. But yeah, a lot of these kids, they need to grow a fucking pair. Just fucking don't let the world fucking beat your ass down. Seriously. You people cannot handle any sort of fucking goddamn criticism, bro. My god, you people are absolute freaking pathetic humans, man. Not all of you. I know some of my generation are kind of weak-minded too. Especially a lot of SJWs and cancel culture fricks. But it is what it is. Let's get into some video game news real quick and I'm going to be done here. That's draining the hell out of me mentally. Well, let's get to this. It comes from Tom Phillips again. I was going to read it on Video Games Chronicles of the Verge, but I wanted to go here because it's more fun. It says, Microsoft's now testing Chromium-powered Edge on Xbox. Xbox console has been testing has begun for Chromium version of Microsoft Edge, updating the internet browser. The internet browser has had positive reviews on PC, but should provide support for Chromium-powered services such as Google Stadia, though we will wait to see how it runs first, thanks to Verge. Microsoft has also explored this method of browsing base game streaming on its own cloud services to the Xbox console. The browser tasting has already begun to xCloud's catalog in Apple iStore. Currently, the new Edge Chromium browser is only available on Xbox. Insider tested the Alpha Skip Ahead group. The first to get this new feature's access to trickles down on the larger insider groups fairly quickly as early bugs are removed. Microsoft is set to withdraw the support from its old original version of Edge on PC this week as it shifts to development completely for a new Chromium version. Anyone still using the old version of Microsoft Edge Windows platform on 13th of April will be automatically upgraded. Yeah. Overall thoughts, views, and opinions. That's good for you guys. Any of the Xbox One, Xbox One X, Xbox Series X and S fans. It's a good ass upgrade for you to, like, I don't know, get faster 6G sort of internet thing. I don't know. Is it going to be real size 5-G? Yeah, not really much for me to say about it. Yeah, so Chromium browser might be better than the older original Microsoft Edge because it's going to have better teraflops and gigs of RAM, etc., etc. Typical high-class technology shit. That's all I gotta say. And yeah, Space Jam shit and the other thing I'm sad about. That's all I gotta say, and I'm really out of here. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, and boys, man, girls. As always, Otakus and Kikimoris. I'll see you when I see you guys today. Good night, wherever you're at in the universe out there. Stay tuned more feature content channel, good video game industries, I'm in line news and news, and that's it. And video reaction videos as well. Peace out, and let's out, crowd, ladies and mice, you awesome people on the flip side.